What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video, and today we're talking again the Oscars. And I know the Oscars was over the weekend. It's now like 3 days away, whatever. But there's some interesting developments because of the Oscars and because of one of the movies that won at least 2 awards, led to an actor, I think, getting his first Oscar, if memory serves. I could be getting that wrong. Somebody check me in chat or in the comment section. And also led to I would argue possibly the correct choice for best makeup design. That movie being The Whale. Yes, The Whale is arguably fantastic. Well, arguably an amazing movie. I haven't seen it yet. From all accounts, it is an amazing movie. It deserved this, and it was primarily head by Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser was the star role, was the leading actor. It was his movie, more or less. So yes, it's all about Brendan Fraser and who he is. And from what you can read here, it is simple. A reclusive, morbidly obese English teacher attempts to reconnect with his estranged teenage daughter. The trailer looks amazing. I've been wanting to watch this movie so badly, and I haven't had a chance to find it. I still need to check it out. I think it's probably going to be highly depressing, to be fair, because it's a Darren Aronofsky film. But I want to watch it for Brendan Fraser. And because of this movie, Brendan Fraser won the Best Actor award this past weekend. Arguably deserved. A man who's given up a lot, has been treated poorly with so much disrespect. This was his year. He got so many awards, brought out on the red carpet, was treated wonderfully. Well, granted, it is kind of sickening to know that a bunch of people in Hollywood stood up to clap to him, even though they didn't pay him any mind when he was going through the crap he was going through. That being said, he deserved this 110%. Also, I would argue that the movie did deserve the best makeup. Like without a doubt. I mean, that is a radical transformation for Brendan Fraser to go from this, where he's chunky. Don't get me wrong. He's not as fit and thin as he once was, but to look like I think it was 600 pounds overweight, like on the brink of death, depicting how being obese is not a good thing, and also showing how easy it is to fall into obesity, and that it's not always the greatest thing ever. It's actually very depressing, as somebody who has dealt with a lot of the stuff. And yes, I know I'm chunky. Okay, I'm fine with it. Well, I'm not fine with it. I'm working out. I need to go back on a diet. I know that, okay? I'm a big guy. But I can argue, yes, I think this is a great depiction, and it's a kind of a tale that, hey, you shouldn't be 600 pounds overweight. Well, there's a controversy because of this win. The controversy around the Whale Oscar win for Best Makeup and Hairstyle. Yes, there's a controversy because people are calling this fatphobic for the fact that The Whale won best whatever, the best makeup. It is astounding how these people are. And you come here. Brendan Fraser picked up his first Oscar for The Whale on Sunday night, capping an extraordinary return to Hollywood following the hardships he's faced in his career, including being sexually assaulted. The film, where Fraser played a 600-pound online writing instructor, also won the Best Makeup and Hairstyling. This win angered some viewers who questioned the use of prosthetics in the film. The Whale winning the Best Makeup is so upsetting to me because, like, you just won an award for making a skinny guy fat. Neat, one Twitter user wrote. Some experts have argued rules like this should go to actors who naturally have these body types. Well, I hate to tell you guys this. Actors with this body type don't often make it. um being truthful right now, Brendan Fraser is like 50 some years old, and when you're 600 pounds overweight in your 60s, don't normally make it past anything. Let's be real. And again, the movie kind of portrays being this obese as a bad thing. Like, you shouldn't do this to yourself. You should get yourself up, but also it dives into the depths of what leads people to this area. Maybe we should try to fix that. I've heard nothing but good things, even though it's highly depressing. I've heard nothing but good things. That whole prosthetic for the whale is so amazing, wrote a Twitter user. Another added, wonderful prosthetic work. Yes, I agree. Fraser said of wearing the extra pounds earlier this year. When the costume came off, I could still feel the I cannot say this word. Undulation, and I grew to appreciate how strong physically and emotionally a person of that size has to be. Well, yeah, they're usually not, as a dude who is obese by accounts, but also I'm a 6'5" guy. I'm gonna be a bulkier dude no matter what. I have a bulky body type, so yeah. But the controversy is this weird thing that it's unhealthy. It's not realistic. And for crying out loud, don't go down this route. There was a time where I was perfectly fine with the idea of body positivity. You know, I want people to be healthy. That's all I've ever wanted. Yes, some people are going to be bigger. Some people are going to be a little heftier and here to here. I want you to be healthy. That's always been my thing. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be happy. And I want you to be successful. You got to do it on your own, though, and you got to get there on your own. That's where I was when it came to body positivity. Outside of that, where it's gone now, I do not agree. It has become this disturbing thing that I don't agree with. Yes, I know this is coming from a dude who is technically obese. I get it. Make all the fat jokes you want. I need to go back on my diet. I need to start losing weight again. I'm actually working on it again. But in a perfect world, anyone would be able to play any role. That should be the world we're in. To be perfectly honest, when we do stuff by merit, I have less concerns. Yes, I want my characters and, you know, my adaptations and stuff to be as accurate to what they are to be portrayed. But when we live in a world where, hey, best actor for the best role, any actor can do any role, you know, doing what their job is, acting, I have less of a problem with it. Not the biggest fan in some situations, less of a problem. But that's what their job is to act. And it's fine. But we don't live in a perfect world. And many A-list actors are thin. In the meantime, at the very least, I think that instead of having thin actors wear our bodies like a costume, fat actors should be cast in fat roles. Activists and Dances with Fat blogger Rain, I'm not even going to try it, previously told USA Today. The controversy also bubbled up several years ago when Sarah Paulson played Linda Tripp in FX series Impeach American Crime Story. Why not just pick people that fit the range of actors and different body types that would be appreciate for this role? Oh God, I hate this part. Fatma Cody Stanford, obesity medicine physician, scientist at Massachusetts General Hospital and Harvard Medical School, previously told USA Today, no, you should not be a doctor if you're advocating for this. You are actively advocating for harm in that sense. Your one rule is do no harm. You are actively advocating for harm. But it gets better when you come over here, and this is just one, because I couldn't find the tweet that we will end on, and the initial tweet, because that tweet was privated, but there's a funny tweet after this. The whale. Aubrey Gordon, author of book You Just Need to Lose Weight and 19 Other Myths About Fat People, wrote on Twitter that so much of this discourse this time around consistent of fat people saying this is going to make life harder for me, and the response from people who aren't fat is largely, no, it's not humanizing you. I would argue that that's our call to make. No. One, it does humanize you. Two, it shows that, hey, this isn't a healthy lifestyle and it can harm you. I get what Brendan Fraser said, saying, oh, you know, it shows the strength that they have, but it also shows you, hey, you guys went through crap and you shouldn't be living life like this. It is depressing. It's not okay. So one, yes, it does humanize you. It shows you can be equal, but if you get angry every time you see a fat person, maybe there's something more about you to answer to. But all this controversy boiled up, and I think one of the best things, and I can't get the initial tweet that started it, but Dove had to chime in. The body wash. The body wash had to chime in because it's a makeup brand. And for the most part, I use Dove because one, it makes my skin all nice and smooth. I use their deodorant and stuff like that. I guess I have to change now. For the most part, I use it, you know, to wipe my nasty bits after long days of work and working out. But they decided to chime in. Stop giving fat suits awards. We want better representation in Hollywood. Hashtag let's change beauty. You're a makeup brand. You make soap. And what are you a makeup brand? No, you're a beauty company. You make soap and deodorant that I use to wash my nasty bits. The only let's be real. One of the reasons Dove, and I heard this from Jeremy, who's right here. I heard this from Dove, well, from Jeremy, and I think it was actually from Drunk 3PO originally, where they said fat people use more soap. Yeah, actually, it is also true that the larger you get, the more soap you have to use because you have to get into some nooks and crannies that thank God I don't have. But yes, this actually gets them more money and stuff, but also that's promoting a unhealthy lifestyle that, again, I know I am technically overweight, but it is unhealthy. Wrapping this all back up. All this started because Brendan Fraser and The Whale won awards. Rightfully so, by the way. This is a messed up world we live in. Everybody is freaking out over, so many weirdos are freaking out about over this. Not everybody. People are mainly just responding to the absurdity of it all. Because again, it goes to, hey, he's acting. He's allowed to act. When you act, you're in a different world. And yes, I know I talk a lot about how I want my characters to be represented properly. I want the correct individual to play this role, looks and all. But when it comes to something like The Whale, an actor can act, and that's what we got there. I think that this is overblown. I think this is outrageous and just insane. Everybody should try to just be healthy and be happy. But we don't live in that world. We live in a world where weirdos exist. So that being said, guys, let me get your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with your friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.